stars, what's good in the hood? It's your girl Zara, aka Epic Zara, and I'm back with another video. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. We have lots of fun here. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. So as you guys can see, your girl is looking poppin'. And that's because I have this really cute hair on my head. This is gonna be super duper quick. We don't have too much to go over. And I have a shoot today, so I wanna make this as fast as possible. If you guys didn't know, I'm a photographer. You guys can check out my Instagram and my photography Instagram right over here. I'm going to link that and show you guys a few pictures. But anyway, before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you all to do a few very simple things if you haven't already. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you enjoy this type of content and it would mean so much to me. Please be sure to share this video with all of your friends and your loved ones. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think of my hair. Let me know what you think of the video and just share your thoughts in general. And last but certainly not least, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so you know every time I post a new video. Okay, without further ado, let's get right into this hair review. So you all, this hair review is going to be very organized and highly itemized. I don't want you guys to waste your time. I don't want you to be confused or mystified. So we're going to go over 12 very specific details that will let you know whether or not this hair is worth purchasing. Now, mind you, this hair has only been with me for about 10 days. I've been wearing it for about 10 days. I have a pretty good idea of how it's performing so far. But of course, the true quality of the hair is going to be revealed to us after a longer period of time. So the first thing I'd like to do is reveal to you the identity of this hair. Just give you guys a brief overview of what this hair is all about. So the hair is actually from Klaiyi Hair Company. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's an Aliexpress hair company. I'm wearing 4 bundles on my head. I really love full hair, and the lengths are 24 inches, 24 inches, 26 inches, and 26 inches. So again, that's 2 bundles of 24 inches and 2 bundles of 26 inches. Now I know this looks like a frontal, but it's not. It's a closure. I finessed it a little bit, and it's 20 inches long. So in this next segment, I'm going to quickly go over the price of this hair that I'm wearing on my head, as well as the price of some other lengths in the same family. So y'all, this is the website. Obviously, I'm just looking for the hair that I wore on my head, and I got a 4 bundle with a closure combo, so that's exactly where we're headed to. Now that we've seen the price of my hair, I'm just adding various arrangements to my cart so you all can see what other prices there are. But do check out the website for yourself so you know how much you're trying to spend. Now, as far as the shipping and the packaging, it was really clean. It came in a really cute box. I was pleasantly surprised. I really liked the way that they packaged the hair. They also gave me some eyelashes, so I was like,
okay, y'all, I see you. You're giving us some extra stuff for getting hair from y'all.
As far as the shipping, it was really quick. I actually had it go to my best friend in Texas. He collected it for me and then shipped it down here for me. Basically, as soon as we had concluded on the hair that I wanted, they sent it immediately. So you should expect to get this hair if you're in the United States relatively quickly. They also ship to Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken, because when I was viewing the website, it was in Naira. So I was like,
okay, I guess that means they ship here too.
But if you're shipping to Nigeria, you're going to be receiving it from China. I'm going to see if I can find any information regarding the shipping speed to Africa so all of my African subscribers can get it on and pop in too. Now Now, mind you, this is a very sponsored video. They're paying me to do this review, but my opinions are going to be extremely honest. So the service already, they're going to be treating me with a bit of respect and going to be as polite as possible so that I feel comfortable and am looking to actually review the hair, you know? But relative to other companies that I've worked with, these individuals were actually extremely polite, extremely respectful, and they were not nearly as pushy as some other hair brands can be when they want you to review their hair. Now the texture of this hair is extremely soft. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. This is easily one of the softest curly hair textures I've ever worn. Now for Aliexpress hair, you guys are probably like,
girl, do you just not wear any hair or what?
I do wear my natural hair most of the time, but I've tried a lot of curly hair, and it's difficult to get a texture that's not smelly, that is really nice and soft, that retains its shine, and can hold up when it's being washed. And this texture so far has done all of that. Now, it was made into a wig by Mr. Tonye, who is my go-to wig guy here in Abuja. When I first made this into a wig, the hair was super duper soft, and I didn't have any complaints. Even my friends were like,
girl, what is going on? Why is hair so smooth and so soft?
they were pleasantly surprised by the texture as well. So as far as that's concerned, I do not have any complaints so far. So let's quickly recap. I'm going to be grading everything on a scale of 1 to 5 stars. I'm going to put the rating for the price right here, and I'm going to explain to you all why I'm giving the hair this rating regarding the price in a freeze frame starting in 3, 2, 1. So let's talk price. Now this is AliExpress hair, so I don't expect it to be extremely expensive, and I guess this is not necessarily very expensive in the grand scheme of things, but it is priced a bit on the higher side for AliExpress hair. Now to be fair, I am using a lot of bundles, and the bundles are very long. So generally the price is fairly friendly, but it still could be a bit cheaper, which is why I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Now you guys could look at other hair stores, other vendors to compare prices, but this is my own opinion. Okay, so the next thing is shipping and handling. As far as that's concerned, I'm definitely going to give it a 5 out of 5. I mean, it was very quick. They did exactly what they said they would do. With regards to the packaging, it was very neatly organized. Everything was clearly labeled. If I want to be a bit nitpicky, I could probably say 4.5 stars, and that's only because if you aren't so intuitive, you may not be able to detect where they have the links. I think it was next to the barcode. Otherwise, it's 5 stars for me. The service, I'll give it a 4, and that's only because, of course, they're dealing with me. I'm an influencer. They're automatically going to be a lot more polite. So let's say tentative 4. When I get feedback from you all when you purchase this hair, you can let me know how they treated you. And if you do purchase this hair, please do not hesitate to let me know in the comments down below how they treated you as you were going about the process. So the texture is about a 6 out of 5, to be honest. Like, the texture is really, really soft. I'm extremely impressed, and it's remained the same. It's even improved with time, and we're going to get to why that is. So now that we've quickly recapped, I'd like to move on to the next things on my list so we could keep this going for you all. The next thing is the length. So this hair is definitely true to length. Like, it is Rapunzel hair, y'all. 24, 24, 26, 26. It's actually even a bit longer than I would have anticipated. I'm pleasantly surprised. And when you stretch it, it even appears to be longer than the actual length purported. So this is definitely very true to length. It's even giving you a little extra inch or two. I do not mind because it is curly hair. So if you get 24 inches of curly hair, you can expect it to be shorter, but this hair is even a bit longer than the 24 inches to make up for that shrinkage, you know? So I'm really appreciative of that. That's a 5 out of 5 for me. So the hair is very dense. Of course, the bundles are really long, so they're not as full as super short bundles, but for the length of the bundles, they're quite dense. And the hair is really dense on my head. As you can see, it's pretty full. Now, right now, it's a little bit damp because I had to wash it to come on here and look cute for y'all. Otherwise, it gets really fluffy. But I'm gonna see how I can lock in this wet look because it's kind of sexy, y'all. Whatever. Now, as far as the density of the closure goes, the closure is very full. I actually plucked the front a little and added some baby hairs. I might still go in and trim the baby hair, pluck the front just a little bit more to make it look more natural because it's that full, but I don't mind because, I mean, we all have varying tastes, and there are some people that like a really full closure, other people like that sparse, natural goddess closure, you know what I'm saying? So it's nice that they're satisfying both parties by just making everything super dense and giving you the option to actually just thin it out. Okay, so was there a smell? No, I didn't perceive a smell or a scent or an odor when I first wore the hair, when it was first made into a wig for me. It was only when I washed it I perceived a very slight odor, but it wasn't anything crazy. It's not like some of the other curly textures I've worn on my head. So I really didn't even mind. After I used my co-wash, which is the only thing I've used in this hair, it smelled fantastic and there was no odors. Yeah, even now it just smells like the co-wash. It smells really clean, really fresh, and if you swing your hair like this, you're definitely gonna knock some people out with a beautiful scent. So for the smell, let's give it a 3.5 since there was a slight odor when I washed it. So for color and bleach, I haven't bleached or colored this hair. I might when I do my second video, who knows, we'll see. So right now that's not applicable. I personally don't prefer to bleach or color curly hair. I like to just leave it black because I don't want to damage it. But I mean, there are a lot of people that enjoy experimenting with color on any hair texture. So we'll see if I actually do bleach or color. I might just take a piece and work on that, see what I can put it through to see if it survives, you know? That should let us know whether or not this hair can be bleached or colored. As far as heat goes, I haven't tried that yet either, so currently not applicable. I don't like to put heat on curly hair, of course. I mean, I have my straight and my wavy wigs to be doing that with. And I haven't diffused this, I've just been letting it air dry. I might maybe straighten it, curl it, we'll see what happens, so that we can see if it really stands up to those tests. So as far as the shedding, it doesn't just like shed like that. I mean, it's curly hair. So even if it wanted to be shedding, it's not gonna just fall on the floor. It's probably going to get trapped within the hair. And aside from that, I don't brush it. There's no need to brush it. I've only detangled it while washing. During the wash process, it did shed, but that's to be expected. It's new hair. I would say that for the amount of hair on my head, it was a pretty minute amount of shed hair that I saw. Let's give it a 3.5 to 4 for shedding. And the reason I'm saying that is because there are hair textures that actually just refuse to shed. I don't know what juju those companies want to go and do. I don't know what those people want to go and do to be making it so that their hair doesn't shed. It's crazy. So, does this hair tangle? Yes, it does. I expected it to tangle. It's curly hair. I ain't never seen no curly hair that don't be tangling. So if I'm wearing this for a few days, I'm going to have some tangles in the kitchen, which is basically the nape of the neck. As far as the top of the hair, it's not too bad, but generally I'm quite rough. I'll like lay down in this hair. I'll be rubbing my head all over my bed in this hair. I'll be rolling on the floor in this hair. So it got tangled. But when I washed it and used my co-wash, the tangles melted away. I was surprised. I thought I would have to use a conditioner, but I haven't. It's been really great. And it's super easy to detangle with just co-wash conditioner, like bruh. So for tangling, I'll give it a 4. And if you're not me, you probably won't experience any issues with tangling. Let's just be real. So longevity for me is a 3-pronged type of thing. There are a few things I look for to determine the longevity. Now I've only been wearing this for 10 days, so we really don't know how long it can last, but so far so good. I mean, I'll get back to you guys in a few weeks probably, but yeah, it's been really good so far. It survived the first wash. It actually improved after the first wash. Like, I just can't stop touching it. It's so flipping soft and smooth. As A1 hair right there. So it doesn't retain its softness. So far so good. It does. Again, I can't stop touching it. It's so soft and it smells amazing. Oh my gosh. It's not feeling crusty or anything like that. It doesn't feel worn or tired. So I'm loving the hair so far. Has it survived the first month? No, not yet. I mean, it's only been like roughly 10 days. So when we get to the first month, I'll probably be checking back in maybe a little sooner, maybe a bit later. We'll see how this goes. So far for longevity, I think that we can give it a tentative 3 stars, with the other 2 stars being added after we've assessed the other prongs that make up longevity. So y'all, that's the lowdown on this hair. It's really sexy. It's beautiful. I'm very pleased with it so far. Now, don't go out and buy it yet. I mean, you can like put it in your cart for later. I'll know for sure how good it is in a few weeks, but my initial review is that it's bomb hair. Now, I hope this hair isn't gonna make me eat my words, but you never know. So stay tuned if you guys really wanna see how this hair truly performs. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this style of breaking the video up into different parts. that let you know exactly how this hair is going to work for you. Once again, I'll be back in a few weeks to let you guys know my final thoughts on the hair. And until then, thank you so much again for watching. Be sure to share this video with all of your friends and your loved ones. Share with Bae so he can buy you some new hair for Christmas. Be sure to thumbs up this video. It would really mean so much to me, and it lets YouTube know that you enjoy this content, you guys. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think of the hair. Let me know if you've bought hair from this company before. Let me know if you plan on buying hair from this company after this review. And last but certainly not least, subscribe to my channel and turn your notifications on so you know every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, sweet stars.